So just going back to my homepage by pressing my logo, I can get back to the beginning where we started, and we kind of took a look at customers. Next, I want to look at invoices, and then we'll just kind of go around this part wheel here. So customer invoices, if I go to my invoice homepage, it gives me some reports on my sales. I can check sales on an hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, or yearly basis. And as I change these different options, it will change my reports and give me some different visuals and graphics to give me the breakdown of what happened in that time period. You can also see from the invoice homepage, I can also start a new cart. I can start a cart or an invoice right from here. I can look at the basic invoice homepage, which just gives me a list of invoices that have been created in the system in the last 30 days. The advanced invoice search allows me to start filtering out different invoice options. So from here, I can really start to customize the report that I want to pull, including, if I wanted to look at a specific vendor's sales, or maybe a sales on a specific item, or maybe a sales on a specific campaign or discount, or maybe I want to look at the different payment types that I've received for invoices. I can also do what's called a sub-inventory line search, category by category, which allows me to report on things like test results, cannabinoid content, harvest information, batch information, whatever else you put into sub-inventory, which we'll talk a little bit more about in a few minutes when we get to the items topic here. So just kind of using my back button, that's something that I like to do in Adilas. You can use your back button to kind of look at the different pages. Getting back to this invoice homepage, you can also see there's a number of other sales reports. So if you don't want to do all the filtering, Adilas has set up some canned reports for you that will give you, summaries of sales day over day, week over week, month over month. It'll even make some projections for you based on your history of sales over the last couple of days or weeks or months. Then you can also do reports by, sales by category, zip code. You get a full income statement, profit and loss. It does come with a full financial platform, which we'll talk about here in just a second when we get to the financials topic. But it has a lot of different sales reports, tax reports, item level reports, so that you can look at history and usage and compare the different price points. You can search by vendor so that you can see what vendor products are selling the most, or you can pull a number of different customer canned reports as well. Things like how many times did somebody purchase, how many people only purchase once, and again, sort of a summary of who your top customers are. So all of these reports, you can export them to Excel just by changing the report format from a normal web format to an export to Excel format. You can also, if you do filter further, you start running some advanced filters, you can save your reports. So, if you have a report that you like to pull all the time and you just want to be able to get to it really quickly. So maybe we call this, or maybe we build quarterly reports. So maybe we call this the 12/31/18 report. And I can assign it to a specific person, and or I could show it to everybody. I can sort the order that it appears. I can make it active or inactive. So when we're done with this report and we're not going to look at it anymore, I can go and make it inactive. I can save the report. And when I do that, what it does is give me a link up at the top. In my top header, the little star gives me my favorite reports. So now I can view this report, and anytime I click that little star, I can hit view report, and it will pull that same report for me. So that's a really great functionality for reporting, and that's really true for any of these main players. As you start to pull reports and do advanced reports, you can save them to your favorites, or you can create some little custom links up in the top left-hand corner or in your header to be able to easily navigate to your favorite places.